On a still autumn night, nestled deep within the sleepy village of Eldermoor, stood a house whispered about in hushed tones. Known as the Grimbrook Mansion, its decaying structure loomed over a dense forest, its windows shrouded in perpetual darkness. Clara, a curious historian, was drawn to the mystique of Grimbrook. The locals spun tales of its haunted past, particularly the large Victorian mirror that rested in the dust-laden attic. Supposedly, those who dared to gaze into it saw the ghostly figure of Lady Evelyn Grimbrook, forever trapped in her own reflection. The night air was cold as Clara ascended the creaking steps of the mansion, guided by the dim light of her flashlight. The scent of old wood and forgotten memories lingered. With each step, the floorboards groaned as if to warn her of the secrets held within. Finally reaching the attic, Clara was met with a chilling draft. There, in the eerie silence, stood the grandiose mirror. Its intricate frame was carved with twisting ivy and gnarled vines, reflecting years of neglect and obscurity. Bracing herself, Clara inhaled deeply and wiped the surface clean. As she aligned her gaze with the mirror, the temperature seemed to plummet. Her breath fogged up before her, and the torchlight flickered, casting shadows that danced unsettlingly. Suddenly, the air felt heavy. It was as if the world outside ceased to exist, leaving only Clara and the vast, yawning void of the mirror. Her reflection stared back, but slowly, almost imperceptibly, a shape began to surface. At first, it was just a whisper of movement, a shift behind her own reflection. The figure emerged, features sharpening into the form of Lady Evelyn, clad in flowing gowns, her face a mask of sorrow and longing. She seemed to float towards Clara, hand outstretched, eyes pleading silently for assistance only a mortal could give. Frozen, Clara was spellbound by the apparition's haunting elegance, a chilling realization dawning that Lady Evelyn had become her mirror-bound prison's eternal warden. Clara's heart pounded. The legend whispered that those who watched too long risked becoming the lady's replacement. Desire mingled with fear sparked in Clara, a compulsion to flee warring with the urge to understand. The mansion creaked ominously, a sound like a mournful sigh of a past that refused to die. With effort, Clara tore her gaze away, backing slowly. The figure's eyes widened with desperation, and then, in a breath, vanished like mist in sunlight. The room seemed to come back into focus, except now a lingering chill remained. As Clara left Grimbrook Mansion, she felt a part of her had stayed behind, forever touched by the heart-wrenching isolation of Lady Evelyn. The mansion stood silent, its secret waiting patiently for the next curious soul to release the next chapter of its spectral story.